3 hours after Sophia disappeared, her phone was found on the road outside town. Her car was left open. Her bag untouched. There were no signs of struggle, only silence. 8 years ago, a bride vanished. But disappearance is not the same as death. But somewhere, she never stopped watching. The photograph she carried wasn't random. It was taken the night before everything changed. Now she was hiding, but even hiding wasn't safe. Daniel believed he was moving freely, but someone else followed every turn. And somewhere in the dark, every stop, someone was tracking him. Innocent people were becoming collateral, while Lillian fought for her life. Daniel hadn't told the police everything about that night. At this moment, the signal stopped. To them, it meant one thing. Daniel had paused. Some truths refuse to stay buried, and when they rise, they demand a price. Detective O'Ching had reopened the file weeks ago. There were inconsistencies that never made sense. A hotel guard vanished the same night Elena did. His disappearance was buried. The case was never closed. And now, Daniel was not answering. Sometimes, witnesses disappear first. Evidence disappears next. Sophia was still alive, but she had seen something she shouldn't have. And now, she was being kept alive for a reason. Not killed, kept. Daniel started connecting the pieces. He wasn't running, he was reacting. But the people watching him noticed, and they adjusted. These were not random criminals. They were waiting. The past was no longer behind him, it was catching up. Not every secret is kept by enemies. Some are protected by those who love you. Elena had tried to protect him. At this point, she was no longer in control, but she was not entirely powerless, even though she had underestimated how far this network reached. The same signal was being monitored from more than one location. Daniel has always known that Elena disappeared, but he was never told someone else vanished with her.
Daniel, kuna kitu hukuwahi kuambiwa. Kitu gani? Usiku ambao Elena Wanjira alitoweka, it wasn't just one report. Unamaanisha nini? There was another report ya mtu mwingine aliyepotea usiku huo huo.
The guard didn't write a name.
Mlinzi wa hotel, na mwili wake haukuwahi kupatikana.
Some details were considered too small to matter, but small details are what survive. The guard filed one last note before disappearing. It wasn't a statement, it was a sequence.
You should have listened to Elena.
The truth was never missing. It was hidden. Daniel now realized the outcome was decided long ago, and he was never meant to survive this.